husband, of course, Chad, is here. He's been a huge supporter throughout the years, and he's part of the reason that I had the courage to take this show, because I had a very cushy job at my alma mater and all the benefits, and I knew my trajectory there, and this was a big leap of faith, and Chad is a big reason why. Having his support over the years and telling me that I could do it and having his backup is one of the reasons that I'm here today. So he's got something he wants to read.
Hey, Chad.
Hey, everyone. How's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I wrote a little something. I hope you don't mind. I'm a little long-winded, so I'll try to keep it brief.
Yeah, Mark's coming up after you, dude. Don't worry about being long-winded.
So, yeah, this is going to be like AM radio coming up next. Just lots of dry, long-winded stuff. All right. So, Bert, first of all, let me just say that I'm astonished that you, of all people, are participating in the wussification of America by retiring early.
Definitely a hypocritical move, yeah.
Hey, man, a real American would stick it out till the arthritis wins.
That's a good point.
Now, on to the more serious stuff. I will try to be brief. It is in part because of you and the extraordinary team you've assembled on both sides of the mic that strangers sometimes cry when they meet my brilliant, beautiful wife. They will rush up to her, clutching their hands to their chest and holding their breath. And then, when they are 2 feet away, unleash it as a single word. Excuse me, are you Cassie? She will say yes, and they will say whatever they say next, as if gasping for air or letting a secret into the world. Oh my God, I love you. And I get it because I love her too, but thank you for making sure other people had an opportunity to also feel that. Her kindness and thoughtfulness, her passion for justice and love for every man and woman that she's ever met, and her fairness in always trying to educate and inform during a discussion rather than simply to win or to be more right. And thank you for opening your platform in such a way that those discussions could be had at all, whether they were discussions about body positivity, politics, or Britney Spears. Being able to talk about her truth in a public forum has meant a lot to her, me, and many in your audience. And while I understand that sharing your platform is sort of the point in talk radio, you didn't ever try to turn your show into an echo chamber that only ever championed one opinion or way of thinking, which has only become more difficult to find over time. You've all made a bigger difference to more people than you will ever really know. And I'm including the thousands of lives directly changed by Bert's big adventure, an entire family at a time, and the hundreds of thousands of lives changed by that amazing nonprofit existing in the first place. The difference between a job and a career is simply that the first is what you do, and the second is what you are. This show is where Cassie found her voice, her career, and thereby also found herself. It has been the literal and figurative soundtrack to our lives for 15 years. You were all there when we got engaged, when Cassie recorded me snoring at night, and when we got married anyway. When we had our 2 amazing children. You were there when a tree fell on our house. You were there when her mom got sick and passed. And at each step of the way, this show and everyone on it shared her in our journey. You cried with her, you laughed with her, and sometimes you laughed at her. You were at our wedding. Tommy's wife, Renee, married us. We have all been drunk in the same room at the same time. We could not possibly be more like family, which is probably why this feels like a real divorce. The 2 things that I most look forward to receiving in the settlement are, number 1, no longer seeing 4:30 a.m. when Cassie's alarm goes off. That specific hour is monstrous and should remain unknown and invisible. Number 2, seeing my wife in the evenings later than 7 p.m. If you are wondering why so early, please refer back to the previous statement. But we will miss all of it, even so. Maybe it will feel like the show sometimes when she gets to teach me something new, or when we are trying to make each other laugh, or when we are overcome with emotion. We will certainly do everything we can to make joy a permanent fixture in our world, to share laughter and honesty, and in doing so, to grow together and to try to help others grow as well. We will know both that we are succeeding because we bothered to try in the first place, but also that we aren't doing it as well as all of you together did, and never to so many people all at once. Thank you all for that. Goodbye. I love you all despite not actually working here. And I look forward to someday, once again, all being drunk in the same room at the same time, assuming we can find a babysitter. And most of all, thank you, Cassie, for waking up every morning and despite all logic and rational thought, choosing to make me your +1 every day on this amazing adventure of your life. I am the luckiest man in the universe.
I love you, babe. That was beautiful. Thank you.
You are very welcome.
I know we're supposed to be keeping score. Cassie's cried twice.
Yeah, the cry counter.
Okay, but that's pretty impressive for me,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
And it was one because my dead mom's name appeared on the screen, okay?
That was crazy.
Right? Like, we literally, it wasn't up there before.
No.
Because I can see the phone screening software, and as soon as we started talking about it, her name popped up.
Can I tell you that her real name was Patty, and I changed it just for that.
You are not
the
that
phone
with
screen.
it today, sir.
We were all astonished when Kristin told us that Bart wanted to say some words today.
Yeah, so I was sitting there laying in bed and Bart comes up and he's like, hey, so, selfishly, am I going to get to say something? And I'm like, well, babe, yeah, if you want to, absolutely.
sure.
I mean, let's be, this man has been fodder for the Bert Show for the last 14 years.
Greatest radio husband ever.
He is.
Ever.
Oh man, this is hard. Oof. So, y'all have been really gracious about, first of all, whoever is on air Monday morning for people not to hate on them. Y'all are so gracious. Me and the listeners are going to be outside rioting, okay? So, something I heard that I put a lot of credibility into is that greatness is in the agency of others. And what that means is that when you empower people to be their best selves and it's not about your personal talents that make you great. It's about what you are able to empower other people to do. And that's why you're great. That's why I love you, because you've empowered her to be as great as I knew she was going to be. And it's been awesome to ride shotgun with you guys, because the greatness that you brought out of the staff to make this what it is, and it all becomes because you weaponized an audience that trusted you and rode shotgun with you and rallied when you pointed them in a direction, because as man, I get angry at what it seems like there's a lot of craziness out there. And then as soon as I want to lose faith in what's going on, y'all do something and the audience comes along for the ride. And the way y'all are able to focus that and do good. It's been awesome to sit here and watch what you all have created and crafted. And it makes me believe that there's so much good out there in the world, and they just need people to follow and believe in. And that's why you guys are great at doing what you do. I can't thank you enough for the opportunities to come here, to be embraced. All of it's been so weird. You people that'll come up to me out in public and, hey, they won't even say, are you Bart? They'll go, where's Kristin at? She's around here somewhere. I saw you. I know she's around here somewhere. And that's overwhelming and special. And I'm constantly humbled by how good your audience is to my wife, my family, and all the people on the staff. Quick shout out to Stacy Weiss, who had our back in the early days here when it was chaos behind the scenes. Love her. We'll always love her for being there for us. Tommy, and Tracy for all the stuff behind the scenes that y'all have done for Kristin, for Katie. Having a baby was so much harder than I was ready for. And I was spinning out, and she would just come over a couple hours a day, and she'd play with Jimmy, and she'd listen to me bitch and moan, and she helped save me during those times as well. Man, like say, I wanted to be mad about, like say, what happens Monday morning is not what I was thinking was going to happen, and I've wanted to be so mad about that over the last couple of weeks. And I keep listening to all the segments, and I can't be mad because my heart is just like overflowing with gratitude to the audience and to you for giving us such a good life. So thank you. I love you.
I love you, man. You said everything I was going to say, so now I got nothing.
Beat you to it.
And what do I say? You guys are just so damn special. And you understanding what she's all about and supporting her has made the show what it is, man. I told her this morning, I don't know if you were listening because you were probably listening to a smart podcast. Kristin changed the Bert Show. And if Kristin doesn't walk in this studio, then this career probably ended a while ago, because she brought a sensitivity and a love and a caring and goofiness and stupid. Mm-hmm. You stupid.
I am good at being stupid.
And I am forever grateful for your guys' support.
Thank God she has the capacity in her heart to love flawed men, because that has worked out really well for both of us.
Right? I will high five you on that, man.
The Bert Show.